Yeah, hi Venus. Good morning, one and all. Hope I'm audible and visible to you. My screen and me are audible and visible to you. I need your response on the chat box so that we'll try to finish this analysis of mock 5 as fast as possible. And I'll try my best to give a few more suggestions that you need to implement for this leftover 40
Hi,
days.
Venus. Good morning, one and all.
That's going to make your preparation better, good, and great. I need your fast response on the chat box, and I want everyone to be live. Please drag your buffering video to the end so that you'll be live, so that you can hear my words directly, and so that you can be active on the chat box, so that we'll try to wrap up this as fast as possible. Right? Yeah, first of all, I was happy with your mock 5 performance. It was far better than the previous mock exams, and you're doing good. Okay, so officially or unofficially, we can consider this as a first mock, because the first 4 mock exams are the previous papers 2018, 19, 20, 21. So this is unofficially the first mock exam that you have handled, which includes almost all the subjects categorized into section A and section B according to the NEET blueprint. Okay, and your scores were good and decent, and we have a decent time of in and around 40 days to make things far better. Okay, so scoring is different, reading is different. So we have discussed this long back. So still we have 40 days, and you have almost 10 more mock exams. Okay, so I want you to work hard so that you can show a good improvement in the scores in the upcoming examinations. Don't feel bad. So we have 40 days, and always everyone, like, let it be your score maybe 300 odd as of now. So our target is to make a better score in this 40 days. Like, for example, 300 odd, if you keep a target of at least like 3 or 4, at least one right answer. For example, you got a score of around 300. Okay, so if you are planning to hit one right answer per day, so you can make 40 more right answers. Okay, 40 more right answers means 40 into 4, that is going to be 160, plus you're getting 40 plus positive score, because you're losing 40 negative, right? So it's going to be 40. So you can increase by, there are high chances that you can increase by 200. 300 student can increase by 200, a minimum of 200, and a score of 500 is going to be so decent for the student who got 300 odd. Still more, like I'm just telling, one MCQ right, if you convert one MCQ right per day, like I feel like most of you are at least hitting 12 plus hours or 13 plus hours. So in 13 plus hours of time, if you are able to hit at least one more right answer per day, there are high chances that you will end up with a very good and a decent scores than the scores what you got in the mock 5. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? I hope you are active, right? So I want to wrap up, like, so coming to the analysis of mock 5. Okay, for example, if you're done with this checklist, a minimum of this checklist, okay, checklist 1, all previous mocks that include your INI-CET, you have 10 mock exams which are already done. I don't know how many of you have attempted it. If not, go back and finish them. 10 mocks of INI-CET, and as of now you have NEET 5 mocks are active. So if you're done with this 15 mock exams plus module exams, so as of now you have 3 module exams, subject specific exams and topic specific exams and special exams. And good glance of the content what you have done till the date. I don't bother whether you're done with the syllabus, whether you're done with all the subjects, whether you're done with the reading of all the contents in the Pulse, whether you're done with the smart videos, smart notes. I'm not bothered about all these things. If you are, like for example, if you have done only 50% of content, what I have given you as a task or anything, revision of these 50%, and whatever that is being done on the group daily. For example, I hope like most of you are done with the examination. Do you feel any questions were directly repeated from the group in the things which we have discussed in the last 1 week? Like for example, I feel like violation of apical foramen was a question repeated. I have just seen the question paper. Violation of apical foramen question was directly repeated, which we have discussed in the last week, or I mean like last 3 or 4 days. That's a direct question. They are like, I can see there are 4 or 5 direct or indirect concepts which we have discussed. Like endo, there were a few direct questions which we have discussed. Like even in like I was talking about the syphilis. I told you like syphilis in most of the case-based discussions, they'll give a background history of a truck driver. I feel like there were two or three questions directly on the syphilis, which can be easily handled. So there are many such, like you can simply take, there are more than 5 direct questions which are being discussed in the last 1 week on the group, and this is going to happen in your final exam also. Like what last 1 week we'll be discussing few things which will be directly or indirectly repeated on the examinations. 5 questions an extra edge or the contents which were discussed in the last week. So make sure, please try to finish contents or topics discussed on the group. And I hope, like I can see so many questions, just I had a quick glance of the question paper. I can see so many questions which were being picked directly or indirectly with a little bit of add-on stuff in 2018-19. I can see 10 to 15, more than 10 to 15 questions were repeated from the previous mocks, or you can say previous question papers. Okay, so you can see an extra edge of 20 to 25 questions here itself, directly or indirectly. So you should be so logical and so practical, and your main target is to increase the scores, make your scores better. For example, I see anatomy, there were lots of questions from anatomy, and most of the questions in the anatomy are memory based. So that requires a quick revision. Revision is mandatory. For example, jumping into general medicine aspect, what I have seen, general medicine, general surgery, like most of them are lengthy case-based question. I have seen like there are few questions which are 5 to 6 lines, 6 to 7 lines. Even the website of our website will fit to the screen with a low font. It's sitting more than 5 to 6 lines, which is going to be time consuming in the examination hall. This is going to happen in the examination hall. So make sure you try to underline the keywords as fast as possible and try to wrap up these questions. Or you need to try to wrap up the simple questions as fast as possible, and whatever the time you have saved there has to be allocated here in the case-based questions so that you can solve the case-based questions at the best. Okay, so on analyzing this entire question paper, keeping in mind like what the contents I have provided in the form of smart videos or pro live sessions or offline sessions or any sessions, what I can tell you is a score of minimum 150 right answers. 150 right answers is decent for this question paper. 150 right answers. So you can keep 150. For example, a student attempting 200 questions, hitting 150 plus right answers, 150 plus. So it's going to be 600. 150 into 4 is 600 and 50 negative marking. So a minimum, a decent score above 550 is good for this question paper. For this question paper, a score of 550 plus, you're doing good. and still there are many aspects that we can improve. As I said, like every day one MCQ. Are you ready, guys? Every day we'll work hard. We'll work hard, revision, content using, rapid revision. We'll be doing so many things from now. Okay. Can we increase the score by one every day, 1 mark? One. I'm not asking great things to wonders to happen or magics to be happened in the last few days, but I'm telling, can we make every day one right answer? Can we do this? Because 40 days, 39 days are left over. If you hit at least one right answer, for example, a student getting 550, as already said, like one right answer, 40 into 4, 160 plus negative marking loss 200, you will be 550 ranked student, will be in the top 100 list with 750 plus score. Right? Are you clear, guys? Are you clear with this? Okay, right? So this is what I felt like. And second thing, as before we start the examination, I have given you few suggestions, and I hope everyone has tried their best in following those suggestions, in taking those suggestions into consideration. And similarly, for the next mock examination, which is going to be in couple of days, okay, so I'll be adding few more suggestions to the previous suggestion. Few more suggestions to the previous suggestions. I have given a list of 6 or 8 suggestions that you have to follow. Every mock exam you have to follow these suggestions till the date of exam. But I'll be adding two more suggestions in every mock exam till you reach the 15 or 20 mock exams that we are planning for. 15 as of now. So basing upon the situations, I may extend it up to 20. Okay, so I'll just see how you are responding, how well you're doing, how well the mock exams are going to be helpful for you, right? So this is one thing that you have to keep in mind. So every mock exam you have to follow these things, keep this checklist in your mind and try to implement this, try to practice on this, and thereby which you can improve your scores drastically and get a better result. Is it clear, winners? Winners, is it clear? Right. Apart from this, your next mock examination is going to be on January 30th. It's going to be morning, and I hope most of you are giving examinations in the morning, it's like following the time of the original time of NEET. Okay, so be careful about this COVID-19. Okay, so it's going to kill 5 days of you. These 40 days are very important. Killing 5 days. Of course, if you get infected, you need to try your best to get rid of it. That's no other call. But I want you to be safe and try to be careful. Don't go outside. Don't move outside. And try to take all the precautions that are necessary. So that is important about COVID-19, because COVID-19 is going to destroy minimum 3 to 5 days. Infection is not going to spoil your preparation, but it's going to decrease your number of days or number of hours. Okay, so that's one important thing that you have to keep in mind. And as already suggested, okay, so I want you to read a minimum of 12 hours per day, and split that 12 hours into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2, right? So part 1, I want you to split it into, like, let's make it very simple. Let's not confuse you. So part 1, I want you to give to the module 4 subjects. Module 4 subjects. Most of us are half up through the module 4. Module 4 has to be given importance. Whether you're done with 1, 2, 3 modules, I don't mind. Module 4 has to be done at least minimum 6 hours per day. Okay, and make sure from 9 to 10 o'clock every day. Well, if you don't give a mock exam, from 9 to 10 o'clock, do some activity. Do activity. Don't read synopsis from 9 to 10 or 9 to 10:30. Okay, try to solve MCQs available on the website or available on the on any of the sources what you have, but don't read synopsis or don't watch videos from 9 to 10:30 in the morning. So once you're done with the first half of the day, because I feel like first half of the day most of us will be active, and once you're jumping into the second half of the day, I want you to spend the second half of the day minimum 2 hours for module 1, okay, and minimum 2 to 2.5 hours for module 2, and minimum 2 to 2.5 hours for module 3. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? This is how you need to split, and make sure when you're reading pharmacology, when you're reading general medicine, when you're reading physio, when you're reading general path, or when you're reading oral path, oral medicine, on any memory based subject, it has to be in the first half of the day. Don't keep that in the post post dinner session or in the evening session. I hope you may be active in the evening session. Okay, there's nothing wrong. You can take a power nap in the afternoon. Previously I told you, because the examination will be in the afternoon session, I told you not to do any sort of any sort of power naps in the afternoon session. But now you can take a nap of one hour, okay, in the afternoon, so that you will be with high energy in the post evening. Once you're done, when you have a power nap and have a good cup of coffee, and if you restart the preparation again, that duration from 4 to 8 before, until you take your dinner, you'll be so active. And make sure the active hours, like after breakfast and after the power nap, so these active hours should be given more to the memory based contents rather than the known contents. It's very important thing that you have to implement in the last 40 days, right? So these are the few suggestions from my side. Do you have anything in specific, so that I'll try to help you in discussing those things? If you have any doubts or anything, I'm open to help you out. And it's not doubts. Basically, it's like suggestions. Like you have some issue, I'll find a solution. I'll find a solution, or I'll give a solution with my little experience, what I have moving around so many aspirants, talking to so many aspirants daily from the past 7 years. Okay, so this is how you need to plan. Let's make the things simple. Group is going to help you in providing you the notes, rapid revision, last minute revision notes has to be started. Okay, again, 32 series videos has to be started. The few things that has to be started, like every day 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, you'll have your 32 series videos. It's going to take 10 minutes. So every day you can spend finish 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 videos. And these 32 series videos will most around the memory based aspects. So that's going to help you to improve your memory based questions, because assuming that the NEET 2022 is going to be more of a conceptual thing, less of a memory based thing. But for solving the conceptual things also, you require some sort of memory. So such things are covered in your PP books, as well as in your 32 series videos, which I'll be providing access, and I'll be giving in the form of a task that I want you to do it and finish it as fast as possible. Anything more, guys, apart from this? Shall I close it? Okay, don't break your heads. Let's make it simple. If you are in peace, if you are clear in what you are doing, and if you are in a situation of peace, the perception of brain will be fast. Reading power of brain or retaining power of brain will be more. If you are tensed or anxious, if you have a fear factor, so all these are negative words which are going to decrease the perception of the brain. The simple logic is, why you fear? We may fail, we may not end up with a great rank. So that is the only reason why most of us are feared. You feared. I have some fears from my side. Having an experience or doing this from past few years, every year it's like new to me. I have some sort of fear about the question paper, like how my students are going to handle it. So everyone has that fear factor. But if you keep on thinking the fear and all these negative words, which is going to decrease the perception of your brain and decrease the efficiency of the brain. So decreasing in the efficiency of the brain, directly or indirectly, will definitely decrease your performance in the examination. So known things which are going to spoil in the exam, which are going to spoil your exam, has to be dropped down. That is the first goal of any aspirants. Known things. For example, your fear is going to spoil the exam. That's a known thing. So you always should try to overcome the fear, try to decrease the fear. Okay. So proper schedule, proper planning, and positivity around you, okay, are the most important thing to get the best efficiency in these 40 days. I don't mind whether you end up with great ranks or whether you end up with extraordinary ranks or expected ranks of you. but I am more, I'm more concerned about your best efficient performance in these 40 days. That is more important for me. Now, as of now, how well you do these 40 days are more important. Okay, outcome will be definitely better. Whether you're satisfied with outcome of your outcome, that's not in my hands. That's completely in your hands. But if you do the best in these 40 days, this is going to give you high chances that your performance in the examination is going to be great. One. Second thing, you learn so many things in the life, because this is the most stressful part of your professional life, an entire professional life. You may not have this sort of fear when you're going for your final year MDS examination also. Okay, so the next event for you is every day you will have that sort of imbalancing life throughout your PG. Okay, of course you can enjoy on one side and you can suffer on other side, but the next stressful event is going to be your final year third year MDS examination. Compared to those levels of stress, this is 10 times more. So this is 10 times more. This is 10 times more important. So this is going to create a good impact on your professional life and personal life too. You will get the judgment of deciding what to be done when you're stressed, what to be done when you have options, what to be done when you're loaded with lots of confusions in your brain. Okay, anything more, guys? Okay, I feel like I want to wrap up this thing. So as of now, stay positive. I'll be with you. Like we'll try to meet one more live interaction probably on 30th or 31st January. I'll update you on the respective groups. And meanwhile, the team MDS Conquer is trying to plan for some rapid revision and question solving videos. So that's going to make your preparation smooth and well organized. Okay, done for today. Bye, take care, and love you. Stay positive. COVID, I don't want anyone to get it, because there are many students already being infected. Okay, so I want everyone to be careful, because that the 3 or 5 days recovery time is very, very important in this 45 days preparation time. Okay, bye, take care, and catch you on the respective groups. Guys, do like this video, because the Facebook, the YouTube people are going to send this as a suggestion for the people who really requires this video. So this may help few more individuals who are not able to access the Conquer classes or any sort of classes because of the financial things or anything. So make sure you like the video, okay, and do drop a comment or do subscribe, okay, the regular things. Because this is going to give as a suggestion for the people who really require this or who are searching for this. Okay, this is a recent thing I got to know from few of my software friends, so that okay, I want you to be a part of this, because that's a positive thing, like doing some sort of thing to the video, or thing to the MDS Conquer, because this video will come as a suggestions for the aspirants who really require it at this peak time. Okay, let's stay positive. God bless you, and catch you very, very soon again with another video.